Now, had I not lost my original Xbox ID, then my ID very well could have been Dog Rastafari, which is a Mr. Bungle song that I really enjoy. You guys might have been calling me Stub a Dub, but I kept that name. Stephanie's listened to a couple of Mr. Bungle songs. Not that one, I don't think. I don't know if she'd like that particular song. But, not your real name, you call me nothing? What do you mean you call me nothing? Well, I'm not going to stream under my real name. What do you think, Ninja's that guy's real name? Or Pokemon? Ninja, he's that guy that got offered a big contract to go on Mixer. Shroud? XQC? I Show Speed? I mean, it's really uncommon for a streamer to actually do that. I mean, their real names come out. You know, if they get big enough, I guess. That's took off here right in the middle of me explaining that. Dr. Disrespect? You're having your lunch, thank goodness. Good to eat lunch, you know. What did you have for lunch? Fish balls and kick yams. I don't know what a kick yam is, but fish ball. Alright, so we got our small pipes. We need some drilling equipment. We're double loaded. As loaded as we can get. We got our route established. Going the right way. For less, right? I don't drop my my load here. What is a kick yam, Vladimir? What is it? Is that a meat or a vegetable? If you think about it, that's what Vladimir's saying. Fish balls aren't even fish, not even rolled up balls. Hot dogs aren't even made of dogs. Squid balls aren't made of squid. I've never heard of a squid ball. I've had calamari though. I mean, you know, hot dogs could be made out of dog. It depends on the factory that it's made out of. You know, it's usually whatever's on the slaughter floor. So, you know, if that place slaughters dogs, then it could be in the hot dog. Most of the time it's like a mix of different meats that they slaughter there, you know? Not necessarily the good meats. I mean, you know, if you enjoy hot dogs, you don't want to look too deeply into what's in a hot dog. Like brown meat that's fried in oil. Brown meat of what? I mean, there's a lot of brown meat out there. Chicken? Chicken has brown meat. Beef? Guess you're not talking about fish. Fish isn't usually brown. And fish balls, I mean, you would think there'd be fish inside it. What are they made out of, in your opinion? Chocolates have insects, ants, or worms that get attracted to the sweet smell. I mean, you know, in the health code, you're allowed to have a certain number of insects in your chocolate. Different countries have different rules in terms of that, you know? You know, that's why Esta doesn't like eating meat. Likes to know what's in her food, right? So hot dog would be the last thing on her list. Go around that. Get caught on that hole there. Do I still play Minecraft? I haven't in a while, but I do have it. I have a really nice world. I don't know if you've seen my YouTube channel, you can look up on my YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to it. You can look when you're in my channel. Go look for Minecraft, and you'll see lots of videos of it. If I opened up my Minecraft world, it'd have to be the people that talk the most in the chat. People can wreck your crap and that. You got secret things of putting this certain code in? Oh, really? Well, that's good, I guess. I wonder if Stephanie's still here. I see her responding, so she might not be here anymore. Good thing you didn't tell that when Stephanie was here, because she might know then. Little Minecraft secret, you know? Esther back yet? Gotta be careful here when you're carrying this big trailer, eh? You had your lunch? What'd you have for lunch? Did you have fish balls too? Yeah, you know, Esta, most streamers don't go by their real name. Like, do you think Stephanie's favorite streamer, Daddy Raw Dog or Lazy Turtle? You think those are their real names? There's no way, man. You know their real names? What's Daddy Raw Dog's real name? How do you know him? You're not talking about the male part? You're not talking about balls that way? You're talking about the meat of fish mixed into a ball? I think we all knew that. You know, no streamer should release their names because ultimately there's always some psycho. Always some psycho that takes it too far, you know? You know, because the internet's weird these days, you know? They threaten people, they threaten their families, you know? If you say the wrong political message one day, you know, all of a sudden Dr. Disrespect is not his real name. His real name is Guy something. Yeah, when they get big enough, I mean, it just comes out anyway, but people go after people's jobs, you know? They don't like their message, you know? Say I said something that was against Trump. And then, you know, there's some MAGA dude out there after. He's going to try to, in some way, potentially threaten, you know, members of my family, or try to get my job, get me fired or something, you know, who knows, right? They try all sorts of crap. So, I mean, you know, you have to be cautious about that sort of thing. You know, you guys here might be fine, but, you know, there might be somebody watching, or you know, or sees me on another platform, might not like what I had to say about something, and then that's it. And they call a SWAT on ya. That's dangerous. When you get swatted, that's really dangerous. You know, because cops sometimes they'll go in there hard, and then they accidentally shoot the person, you know. So I think the lower profile you can take, the better. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know what's happened to Stephanie. She didn't even say BRB this time. Like, I don't know if you remember in my Discord, there was that one guy that was a little bit crazy. He always talked about wanting to get a gun so he could shoot cops. I guess I gotta... Do you remember that guy? He was in Canada too. Well, these aren't, either of them aren't on there. Why it wouldn't give me the option, I guess. See if we can pack that now. There we go. Now we gotta get a cool tubing semi-trailer. Oil tubing. Where's that? Oh, it's not too far away. Bring it over here. Need saddle high though, that's kind of unfortunate. At least the garage is right there, I can change. Go up here. Yeah, ultimately, even if you're fairly low profile, weird people can be encountered. Achoo! You don't have to give us a excuse me. You don't have to give us a detailed thing of these guys, Vladimir. That's fine. Clean my dust. Always dust, man. This place has forest fires around it all the time, man. See what your filters look like. Basically, there's smoke in the air all summer. Your mom says hi. Well, hello, Vladimir's mom. Did you explain to your mom that we're driving around in Canada, in British Columbia, Canada, in this game? Gotta haul all the stuff. Try to avoid running over this rock unsuccessfully. You want my merch? I mean, expensive is kind of proportional, but, I mean, you can always go to the shop and look. As far as its suggested prices, I mean, I just went with just a tiny bit over what it costs to make the items. Some people go for pure profit. I just made it a little bit more than You know, usually like $5 more than whatever it costs them to make it and ship it. Kind of the minimum amount. I think it's exclamation merch, I think. Exclamation mark merch. Since when do I have merch? I've worn it on stream, actually, and sometimes. And, you know, here's a cup. But there's shirts and stuff that I've wore. I actually had a designer do it. I hired a designer to make it. And so it's professionally designed. Just told them, gave some basic ideas of what I wanted, and then they took it from there. Yeah, I've had merch forever. Since I was in Mixer, even. Always lots of options for it. But like I said, I just kind of made the price kind of the minimal I could kind of thing. If I say so. Yeah, if you look back at every stream on Facebook, it's basically listed in the video description. I don't know exactly. I assume that they ship to most places, but I don't know exactly which countries might be excluded from that. It probably depends on the laws of the country, so you'd have to tell me if it's even available in your area, because I can only check my area. But I think they do North America as well as overseas. So I think they have a depot in England or something, and depot in the States. The trailer, because I gotta change my hitch. Does it say the shipping there? How much does it cost to ship there? Well, obviously, if it's expensive to ship it there, you'd probably be wearing a very unique shirt. That's so you don't bother with your streamers merch? Oh, not well. I don't know. Teespring is pretty. It's not used by a lot of streamers. You usually use that Streamlabs and some of the other ones. So Saddle High is what I need. I mean, you'd have to look and then see what it is, and then let me know. Be interesting to find out, because then if somebody ever asks, then we know, right? Although I guess it depends on how much you're buying and what you're buying too. We gotta switch to Saddle High for hauling something big. over here, so we gotta go over here. And then where are we bringing it? Over there. We're gonna have to turn it around again. I should go this way. What are you saying? No. You don't think you'd be